So, Gulli, you've been involved with astrology for quite some time and have published quite a few books. How did it all start?
I think when I was 15 years old, I saw a newspaper or a magazine article about astrology, and I knew that this was it. It's begun there. I have now been working as a professional astrologer for 31 years. This is the 31st year. And I've always, this is the only thing basically I've done, ever, astrology.
But why did you decide to make it a professional career?
Yes, okay, that's a good question, because I was not thinking about that. I just, when I was here in Iceland, nobody was basically a professional astrologer. So I got interested, I studied, and in like 1973 I got seriously interested. It's nearly 40 years ago. And basically I was thinking about what to do. I was interested in history, psychology. I did things. I worked as a fisherman and in construction in Iceland, and I was always thinking what to do, what profession to pursue. And while I was thinking about this, I was always doing these charts. So basically what happened is everyone was starting to, people were asking me, can you do my chart? And I said, yes, of course. So then in 1981, I had this realization, lots of people are asking me to do charts. Why don't I just start working? So that's how it started.
So you really started before you decided that you wanted to have this as a career?
Yeah. I like I said, I was drawn into this when I was 15. And the astrology just fascinated me. I got this idea, this is something I know from before. So I think I have been an astrologer in former lifetimes, if we have former lifetimes. So that was just a fascination. And so gradually I moved into working as an astrologer.
But what was it that drew you to astrology? Was it something in particular, or?
Many things, the universe. It's very big. I've always been like interested in spiritual matters, so I was like reading books on yoga and Indian philosophy, and I used to go. If I think about this, when I finished college, I went to the university shop in Iceland, and I was thinking of studying psychology. And I bought lots of books on psychology. But what I found out, that psychology is not about me or you. It's about, research on dogs and cats and people, of course, but not about who are you, who am I. So I figured out after a while, astrology is the best psychology tool, because astrology is a subject that dares to focus on you. Who are you?
So why did you start this school to begin with? It's been quite successful.
Yeah. I have always had workshops, but now, okay, when you are. I felt death. Not in a negative sense, but basically when you become older, I'm like 58 years old, and I realized that I'm not going to go on forever, and I have been studying this subject for like nearly 40 years, so I have to leave it I have to give my knowledge to someone else. So yes, I have to. what do you say, there is a knowledge, you have to pass it on to other people. That's why I started a school. You can have individual seminars, workshops. A school is different. You teach people to become astrologers. And that is what the world needs. The world needs people with knowledge about people.